or one of the stories of libraries is that we check out books. We check out a lot of books. We check out DVDs. We help you find the perfect book. We do research for you. We do homework help. You know all those stories, but I'm here tonight to tell you some of the other stories about libraries. Life is like a box of chocolates. Thank you, Forrest Gump. But in the library, we say that librarianship is like a box of chocolates because you never know what kind of a question you're going to get. Every single day, we are part of the community and we're listening to the community, and the community comes in and they ask us questions. Pat Leach, who knows Pat Leach? Haven't you got a Kindle or a Nook or an iPad or a tablet computer for Christmas? Raise your hand. This is Pat Leach. She reads a lot of books. She's our library director, and she can't decide which format to use. So I think she's probably got a book on every single one of them. She reads a lot of books. But you can read a book or you can look at a Nook, one way or the other. We check out 24,000 ebooks every year, so I'm thinking a lot of you are using them. Now this is something that you can do in your pajamas, is you can check out your books at home, and there's a lot of other things you can do at your pajamas. Our adult summer reading club is going to be called Between the Covers. Now, I don't know why you're laughing because I take credit for this. This is Value Line Investment Survey, and we are making a lady rich in the Panhandle. She bought a library card just so that she can check her stocks every day, and I'm sure she's getting rich, and I'm sure I get the credit for it. So, now, there's some other things you can do, all of that kind of stuff in your pajamas, call, text, instant message. I don't know if you knew about that. Now, these are the things that we're just getting into, or we have been for years, but you may not know it. I think we're pretty clever. This is a sign at the McGugin Library at UNMC. You know that place that trains your doctors and nurses? Don't just Google it, McGugin it. I think that's pretty cool. Now, how many of you know that we work with dogs? We also do therapy dogs. That's my favorite. These little kids come in and read to a dog, and that dog wags its tail and looks at him, and those kids learn how to read. Now, that is a really neat way to do it with dogs. Oh, did I say that? Woohoo! Let's hear the woohoo! Okay, we don't like birds. Birds come in our library every once in a while, and we have to chase them out. We like firemen. We get... Any firemen here tonight? Woohoo! They come to our library in the middle of the night, and that's something we probably do in our pajamas, is meet them to find out what the emergency is. No emergency. They also read to our Storytime kids. Now, librarians, you may not recognize these zombies. They are librarian staff. We have teen programs where kids come dressing as zombies, and we like to do it too. So remember, we like to be part of the community, and you may not recognize us. This is another thing. We have fun hair days. We had over 500 kids come to the library and got their hair fixed, and then the librarians, we like to have our hair fixed too. So if you see somebody with a really good hairstyle, it's probably a librarian. Now, we're also getting into green, sustainable energy. This is something that we're having to learn about lately. Wouldn't it be cool to have a new library in downtown with flowers on the roof? Can't do the mountains. The other thing we're learning about is compressed natural gas. We're buying a new bookmobile. It'll be here this summer. And Greg, is that what it's going to look like? No. So be watching for it on the street this summer, and it's going to be driven with compressed natural gas, which is pretty cool. Nancy, librarian at UNL, is also a master gardener. She comes around the community and plants flowers. Another secret life of librarians. I couldn't get a picture of Tony. She's a Mad Maxine roller derby referee, so I'm sorry I didn't get a picture of her. This is Tom. Remember, we like to be in the community. He is in a cafe in Raymond sorting out what's going on. So you may see us. We may be watching. This was at the basketball game, and look, there's my bare arm, but